And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here with more BlizzCon action as the Winners Bracket Finals here. And I'm going to go ahead and introduce the players real quick. We are on Chakura's Plateau for this game one. And spawning is the red Zerg in the bottom left-hand corner of the map is one of the best players in the world. It is Incredible Miracles, IMNesTea. And we have spawning as the blue Terran up in the top right corner, his opponent. And his teammate as well. It is Incredible Miracles, MVP. Now, I know what you're thinking. Drew, your voice sounds so much better. It is because I got a new headset, out with the $5 headset that I picked up at a fucking Walmart, and in with the new Razer headset that I just picked up. So it should sound a lot better, because I know the game sounds sound a lot better for me when I'm trying to play. So hopefully the mic's a lot better too. But anyway, to the game here. IMNesTea and IMMvp are teammates, which can yield some very interesting games sometimes, because especially with these two players being the best players on their respective team, that they will play against each other a lot. So they're going to try to, they already know what the other player's going to do, so they try to kind of metagame it out, like okay, well I usually do this in practice against him, so I'm not going to do it this time. Like, he usually sees me do this, but no, I'm gonna have to switch it up this time because he already knows. But IMNesTea looks like he's gonna go for a 15 hatch, and with that gas timing, I can almost guarantee that MVP is gonna go for the build in TVZ. That is the Reactor Hellion build. Very, very good. Gives good map control, and just overall, it's a very solid build. But IMNesTea, we had. Losing to, well, GSL spoilers here, he actually lost to SC in GSL, which is a little disappointing recently, but that's way after this tournament takes place. But I just, I was a little disappointed. I'm a pretty big IMNesTea fan. I think I'm actually starting to stick with Zerg on the ladder. It's just more fun. IMNesTea usually versus Terran will go Mutiling Bane, but against MVP, he knows he's gonna, most likely knows he's gonna go Hellions. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go Roaches, because Roaches are extremely good against Hellions. Factory now coming up for MVP, so it looks like we will be seeing that Reactor Hellion build. Beautifully called by me. What can I say? It's not hard to call a build when it's the most popular build on the planet. This SCV just stole some minerals and now, just kind of trolling around, having a blast, seeing what he sees, doing what he does. IMNesTea not even worrying about it. There's the tooling. He's going to come chase that SCV off. But Factory just about to finish up for MVP. And as soon as that is finished up, he's just going to go ahead and lift it and wait for this reactor to be done on this barracks. Or he'll wait a little longer before he lifts it. We do have 3 Marines out here in the middle of the map. Could be used for some fake bunker pressure, but IMNesTea doing something very typical of IMNesTea, throwing down a spine crawler. Does like to defend early with spine crawlers so that he can drone, and then drone some more. IMNesTea gets unbelievably sick economy early in the game. And let's see if he's going typical IMNesTea build. Yes, he is. What IMNesTea likes to do is he likes to go ahead and get that 100 gas for that metabolic boost here. And then he likes to take 2 drones out of gas so he can increase the mineral production. And then leave that 1 drone in gas. Just so we can have a little bit of gas production so that when he does eventually start a lair and get mutas and such, he does have a little bit extra gas than if he just pulled everything out. 2 Hellions now out for MVP, and they are starting to push across the map here. But 2 more on the way as well. Bunker coming up at the front. We'll have to see if IMNesTea goes Roaches or Banelings. Could be very, very interesting. Ooh, where's this drone going? Cool, very cool. He's gonna build his macro hatch. Ooh, well, that queen will easily defend against this Hellion. He's gonna move the spine crawler up in this general area. Okay, yeah, he's gonna move right there. But this is awesome. What this placement does right here is forces the Hellions to... No way. Okay, This is cool. He's now made a little tiny choke right here that the Hellions have to go through. And he can actually now, if he wants to, walk this queen up right there. Okay, he's going to walk this queen up right there. And now the Hellions cannot get in. They cannot run by at all. They're just stuck outside the base. Still, MVP probably not too upset about it. He is just denying that creep spread. MVP now getting up some stim on that barracks. And melee 1 coming out for IMNesTea. MVP just slowly getting a lot of SCVs, throwing down a lot of mules. He's building another barracks. Okay, on that reactor, so gonna be trying to pump out some more Marines. He's gonna start that tech lab up on that factory so we can start some tank production. 6 Hellions of MVP are just kind of posturing outside, and he did kill an overlord of IMNesTea, so IMNesTea was minorly supply blocked, but quickly alleviated. IMNesTea will have 1-1 long for MVP. I don't even think MVP has a single engineering bay out. Nice cancel on that creep tumor. A lot of people don't know that you can actually cancel creep tumors, but you can, so use that wisely. Layer now coming up for IMNesTea. Siege mode coming up for MVP. And MVP MVP, man, this kid is a genius right here. He has the Zerg bottled in, so he goes ahead and takes a third. He's playing a little Zergy himself, getting his extra bases, and a 3-base Terran against a 2-base Zerg is not a very pleasant place for the Zerg. I love watching this, seeing this spine crawler just plant down in front of these Hellions. Hellions can't do shit about it. They're just shooting at him, the spine crawler's like, haha, you can't kill me. Plants down and we'll be able to do a lot of damage there. IMNesTea now getting up a good amount of Zerglings. But Stim Pack and Siege Mode both about to finish there for IMNesTea, and he's starting to mass up a decent amount of Marines and some tanks in the background. Infestation Pit coming up for IMNesTea, so we could be seeing some Infesterling here, and ooh, some Zerglings coming up there to, I guess, check for an extra base. These 4 Zerglings being very careful, but ooh, I say that, and then they just go ahead and throw their lives away. Now, what these 9 lings can do is actually sweep in behind and go ahead and do a counter. But, ooh, IMNesTea, very smart here. Leaving some lings here so that if MVP pushes up here, what he'll be able to do is actually sweep in from behind with a, ooh, and here we go. Lings running up into the main. Just looks like he's just going to go for some SCVs here. Just as fast as he glances up on the 22 Zerglings popping. But, hey, he's going to get a, it looks like he could get a good amount of, let's see, how many did he get? Okay, so he got 7 workers there. That's not too bad. It's a lot more than 0. So the spine crawler does go down to siege mode. But it looks like what IMNesTea is going to be able to do is take all of these Zerglings here, sweep in from the front, and then take all of these Zerglings here and sweep in from the side, and should be able to sandwich this and kill it. Now this siege tank is not in siege mode. That's okay. There it is. That would have been very unfortunate there for MVP. Now 5 infestors on the way also for IMNesTea. This 5 infestors should be very good. Ooh, what IMNesTea can actually do here is if he gets some more Zerglings in here, he can actually do 3 prong attack. But oh, when he does get a good surround, and he gets gonna get a good surround on that siege tank, and these Zerglings will be enough. And ooh, he did accidentally show those infestors. He should have known that he could have finished up with his lings and tried to leave these infestors back. So MVP didn't necessarily know how many infestors he had. 2 more infestors on the way though, and 2 on the way also for IMNesTea, and infantry weapons 1 is only on the way for MVP. So IMNesTea is going to have a very clear upgrade advantage. And wow, IMNesTea posturing outside the base here. Let's go ahead and look at it. IMNesTea is actually leading a worker supply, even though MVP is 1 base up. IMNesTea is taking his 3rd right now, but still only 7 workers killed by IMNesTea and none from MVP. IMNesTea is very good and not losing the workers. Ooh, cool by MVP. This is a very smart place to put a siege tank. It can cover some of the 3rd, it can cover the entrance way to your natural, and it can cover everything right here where your army is. So, cool positioning there. God bless IMNesTea. A lot of Zerglings being made. It looks like IMNesTea is just going to try to end the game pretty quickly here. Or at least push while he's getting up his 3rd base there. Wow, he's a little oversaturated, so he does need to go ahead and get that 3rd base up and running. But IMNesTea, that is going to be a lot of lings coming in. we'll see if he waits for 2-2. I think IMNesTea's probably going to wait for 2-2. He's even making even more drones. Wow. So, yeah, he's still 8 drones up and with 8 on the way. Wow. That's going to be very, very impressive there for IMNesTea. He's going to have an excellent, excellent economy. And, okay, yeah, it does look like IMNesTea is just waiting for 2-2. MVP with 1 armor on the way and an armory on the way, so we'll be able to start getting the second tier upgrades up. But IMNesTea with a very, very significant advantage on the upgrade front, and they will be finishing any second. And boom, IMNesTea should be moving 28 Zerglings also being made. That's a lot of Zerglings. And oh, swooping in. He's going to throw in a lot of Infested Terrans here. He does get a decent fungal off there. Those Infested Terrans are going to kill a lot. Lings coming over here. Will they be able to finish off those Marines? It looks like they will be able to finish off those Marines. And he's going to come in and kill a lot of SCVs here. But these Infestors, they really need to get up into the main base and do a lot of damage. These Lings are killing so many SCVs. Very, very impressive. And IMNesTea does throw down some Infested Terrans to finish off that tank, and these Infestors really need to get out of there now. Very cool by those Lings, good positioning there. But he needs to throw out some Infested Terrans and then just get the hell on out of there. But IMNesTea is in very, very good shape here. Lings killing everything. Killing that natural, and he's just sweeping into the base now with a crap ton of Lings. 20 more Lings on the way as well. He's just pushing into the base. He's at a 100 supply lead. It looks like IMNesTea will be able to take this game one fairly quickly against MVP. GG from MVP. IMNesTea showing that he just can beat his teammate in any game. Very, very good move there. Very smart move. Very effective strategy by IMNesTea. With that win, IMNesTea does take a 1-0 lead in a best-of-3 series, so MVP will have to try to come back and win the next game to prevent IMNesTea from going ahead and winning this series 2-0. As always, leave a like rating if you liked it. Throw me a comment. Tell me what I can improve on. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to as well. I'm going to be trying to pump out a lot of videos recently. I do have to record them all again because I did get this new headset. That's why I haven't been able to get as many videos out to you guys. Going through all of them. I had them all recorded, but they were recorded on the $5 mic, so I'm trying to go through and record them all on this new one now. So hopefully I'll see you back for game 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.